Hey everyone, Shabby here and welcome back to another episode of our FIFA 18 Coventry City career mode. Now I did do this one off camera in the end, this game against Wigan. It's the first leg of the Checker Trade Trophy final, I believe it is. We did pick up a 2-1 victory over Wigan, which is pretty good. So this episode we're going to have a away game against Ipswich in the FA Cup, a home game against Walsall in the league, and then a home game, of course, to finish off that Checker Trade Trophy against Wigan. So it's going to be an interesting one. But also, today is the deadline day of the transfer window. Now, we haven't got enough money to really consider spending at this point in time, unless we make a sale. Oh, bloody hell. Bellerin went to Bayern Munich for 54 million. Wow. Is it going to be another deal for us? Come on, where's... I've got a few players on the loan list. I've got a few players on the transfer list, but nothing's coming our way at the moment. We have got one bit of news come in. Is that going to be a transfer offer? It is. And it is for Roffo from Blackburn Rovers. You know what? I'm going to accept that. It's pretty good, isn't it? I'm going to have to accept that. Let's let Roffo go. I don't know if we'll get the money in time to really be able to spend it effectively, but we have got rid of him. No, not rid of him as such. We just don't need him now. We've got two goalkeepers of a higher potential, so we might as well just get the money back for him. I just want to see when he's left as well, because we might be able to have a little bit of time to spend some of the money. He's going to leave right on deadline, isn't he? That's annoying. I know that we have got a bit of news. Manuel Roffo has been sold. We got 550. So we only made 50k on Roffo, really, because we got him for 500,000 in the first window. So he's not been the best deal we could have had. Well, no, we made more than that, of course, but we don't get that much of it. How much have we got to spend then? I wasn't looking. We have got office 1.49 million to spend. So I don't think it's going to be enough for us to do anything, is it really? No, all the players that we're after are a lot more valuable than that, aren't they? Tongi is 1.8 million if we could sell one more person. But apart from that, I don't think we need Tongi anyway, to be honest with you. We could have a go at Cuenca. We can't, because Cuenca's not going to go anywhere. I think we're very much stuck. Not stuck with what we got, but we'll have to stay with what we got now, I think. Oh, we could actually afford Mount, but I don't think we need him because we've got a lot of good centre attacking midfielders now. I'd like to get one or two players out on loan, to be honest, but don't know that's going to be the case as we hit the button for the final time, and that is the end of the transfer window. I feel like the sum of them be the best thing then. Get some players gone. And here we are then. We are at the end of the month, which is good. Because it means we get a current end of month squad report. Oh, he's finally turned 16. Thank God for that. Philip Afenu. Now, do we sign him now? I think we do, because I think we do need a defensive midfielder. So let's bring him straight into the team. Promote him straight up. There we go. Afenu is finally up. 70 to 90, Isaac Bennett. Ooh, Marius Franson, 68 to 86. He was always going to be a risk, I think, this one, wasn't he? We just took him because it was the last part of the month, wasn't it? Ismael Morales, yeah, it's okay. I think we'll keep him in there, see if we can get that overall up a bit. We've got Navarrete again, the same. Sebastian Friss, 84 to 94, 62 current ability. He's going to be very good for us. Jose Cortez, still not 16 himself, but we'll bring him up when he is. Jakob Scovard, 80 to 90, lovely. 77 to 85 now on Miguel Mesquistisk. We'll leave him in there until he demands him. I feel like we might bring... We're already struggling with too many left-sided players as it is, aren't we, really? But this player is going to be very good. We'll leave him in it until he moans. But he is 17 now. I think we're going to have to at some point. We've got Hans Johansson we can bring up as well. And Marius Moller. He's worth 450k, though. I'm just dubious about bringing this guy up. I don't know. I'm worried about losing him. I really am. I'm going to bring him up. I am going to bring him up. Oh, you know what? I've not written down in my book what these players are, have I? Right. Now, this could take me a second to write this one down because I can't remember any of these letters. So, T-A-D-E-U-S-Z. We've got to give this guy a nickname, I think. Quiat Kwiatkowski. He's a left midfielder. He's got 82 to 88 potential. And he is going to come into the team. There we go. So we have added 2 brand new players into our squad in the transfer window. If you look at it that way, I suppose. We do have some more news. I don't know why I clicked out that for. Fenu's contract's been accepted. He's up good. Valentin Flores has... Ooh, he's going to be out for 8 weeks. Okay, the keeper's out for 8 weeks then. Okay, well that gives McGuinness a good long spell of game time then, doesn't it? And also, I got so excited about bringing him up to the team. There he is. Was it Philip? I can't remember what his first name is now. I honestly can't remember what his first name is now. I'm gonna skip it. I think it was Philip. I'll write it down. I'll write it in later. FNU. And he is a CM, and he is 91 to 94, baby. Now I feel like we need to start being a bit more smart with things. So I'm going to put Afenu straight in the team, and Duarte is now going to be straight in the team as well. I know Bierman's caught Duarte up, but these are the players that have got the good potential, so they should be playing game in, game out. Right, McGuinness has moved up to a 61 last week or last month, so he is now in the team full out. There we go. So I think we're in a pretty good position here now. We're in a pretty good position. I think if somebody came in for Bierman, I think I would accept it. And Ockles, I think we need to lose one of these. We can lose both these left midfielders now, to be honest, because we do have a better player in the wings. In, of course, Kwiatkowski. Kwiatkowski? Kwiatkowski. I'm getting close to pronouncing that correctly, I think. But I think for now, this will be our team moving forward. Then Afenu's going to be a first team starter. Tosin still struggling, isn't he? But fitness-wise, you know, Congolo can come onto the bench. We've got three defenders. We don't need 3 defenders on the bench, do we? Ampadu as well, though, because Ampadu covers the centre midfield spot as well. So probably okay the way we are. Okay, let me just reorganise this slightly. We're going to organise it in ability level. Just so I know what I've got at any point in time. So 64 goes there. 60, 61 goes there. 56 goes there. 59 goes there. Okay. So now we know what we've got there. We've got 71, 68. Now, do we just have the highest rated players on the bench? Is that how it should work? No, I don't think we should. I think more or less we have anyway. We just want to make sure we've got enough positional cover for each position. Right. Yes, we've got to try and push Afenu up. We know he's got a really good potential of 91 to 94. He's going to be the talisman now of this career mode, I think. And we've got this big game against Ipswich Town in the FA Cup now. And we do got our Youth Academy. I forgot about Youth Scouts are back. Monthly scouting update. 73 to 89, not interested. 58 to 78, no. 65 to 87, no. 50. That's pretty bad in Australia, isn't it? It's pretty bad in Australia. Olsen, you've been to Brazil, haven't you? 72 to 94. That's how you start it off. That's how you start it off strong. Right, you can go. I think I just signed him by mistake, didn't I? Damn, this bloody laggy stuff, eh? I think I'm going to sign you straight up, I think, Francisco Tavares, because I feel like you could be good enough. I don't want to risk losing you. 69 to 85 can go. 75 to 93. Yes, that's what I want. Bring him straight in. Looks like he's a defensive player as well. You can go. I'll leave you in there for now, just in case. You can go, and you can go. And there's a transfer offer. Why have you offered a transfer offer now? Why not do it during the bloody transfer window? Bloody Lincoln City, eh? They've offered a pretty good deal for Patrick Mitchell, whose potential is 74 to 82, so he's not going to be good enough for us. You know what? I'm going to accept that £410,000 offer, and that means he will move in the summer then. And it means we made a profit on a Youth Academy player, which is pretty good as well. So there we go. There we go. We're in a good position now. We've got a game against Ipswich in the FA Cup. We've got, obviously, a debutant in Afenu. I think that's how you pronounce it. In centre midfield. And we've got a pretty strong team here. And a chance to scalp away into the 5th round of the FA Cup. Why not? Let's go. Ruiz. Back to Abe. Well, Abe has found himself some space here. Abe with a shot. Oh, Abe with a goal. Wow. What a start that is to the game. We've caught Ipswich out before they've even had a chance to start things up. And Abe, who's been an absolute goal-scoring sensation this season for us, especially in the Cups, blitzes that into the back of that. And look at the space he managed to get here. And that was a hell of a shot. We don't normally get some good finishes like that, do we? That's a hell of a cracking shot, that one. Well done, Abe. And we lead 1-0 here after 4 minutes away from home in the FA Cup 4th round against Ipswich. This could be a good season for this one, you know. A couple of scalps in the FA Cup, get some money in.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of
Good tackle by the looks of it. Sorrow finding the movement of Ruiz, who's in. Ruiz, can he make it 2? Ruiz does make it 2-0. Whew. Wow, we're going to get another scalp here. I think Ipswich must be still Championship. I've not seen him in League 1 so far, so... But great bit of work. It was a Sorrow who played it through to him. And Ruiz able to put it right in the back of the net, and there we go. 2-0. 2 freaking 0 for half time. There we go. Good old Honest Abe is through again. Oh, and he's only gone and buried it in the top again. This guy's finishing is quite incredible, I must admit. Wow. What a finisher this lad is. I don't think this is the player that PJ Toby's got, but it's one of the only players that I've got that he hasn't, but I bet if he's watching this now, he's regretting not buying him because he is an absolute beast. Look at that. Right in the top corner. And we're now leading 3-0. And I think Abe's actually the top goal scorer in the FA Cup this season. 3-0 away from home against a team in a higher league than us. This shows that we are ready to go up to the Championship. We need to keep pushing in the league and get that Championship position, otherwise next season is going to be far too easy for us. Ruiz, oh, what a ball through. Abe's on a hat-trick. He's got to get it, hasn't he? Oh, he does. Abe gets his hat-trick. Wow. This bloody guy. This bloody guy is very, very good. Very, very, very good. The fans of Ipswich Town are not happy, as you can hear, booing away. But what a great bit of play that was. And he was almost saved by the keeper. But Abe got a little bit of luck, I suppose, which he deserves with the performance he's put in today. 2 cracking finishes, and then that little slide in as well. He deserves it. He's had such a good game. Hat-trick for Honest Abe. Duarte comes off. On comes Joswiak. We've got 15 minutes left, and we can have a bit of fun now. We're winning 4-0 away from home in the FA Cup against a team that's bigger than us. Let's have some fun. Let's see if we can squeeze a 5th out of this. And there's the full-time whistle. I cannot believe we pulled that off. I cannot believe we have pulled this off. What a win. 4-0 away from home in the FA Cup. Good old Honest Abe getting himself a hat-trick from 5 shots, should I say. Starting off with this cracking goal, of course, in the 3rd minute. That's what changed the entire game for us, I think. That goal. And, of course, he got a 10 out of 10, as you would do. Asora got a 9.4. Ruiz 9.6, Latalaf 8.4, Duarte 8.3. Afenu on his debut got a 7.8. Not bad. Not the lowest on the pitch really, apart from the guy coming as a substitute. But still, you've got to take him a little bit of time to get used to things. I think I might spend a little bit of time really hammering him in the training actually, because I really want to play him as a first choice. But he's not quite as good as some of the other players that are in that position. So I feel like it might be worth just really giving this guy a beating in the training for a few weeks, just to get him up as quickly as possible. He's not far away. Let's give him a little bit of dribbling scenarios. A little bit of passing maybe as well. Pass interception, so defensive work. Can we have him actual passing himself now? Can we put him on free? We can. Pass the goal, El Rondo, or keep away. Let's go for El Rondo. There we go. Go really blitz this guy as much as we possibly can for a few weeks. Again, we'll keep pushing Ferreira up as well as much as we can. No, let's not do Ferreira because we don't want to overdo him. Sandoval needs to get up to his 60, doesn't he? So let's keep pushing him with... Let's just do that, because if he gets an A on that, it's a massive one, isn't it? I can't see him getting an A on that, to be honest, but... And then... Ankara, I think we're going to lose you in the summer anyway, to be honest. Maybe McGuinness could do with a bit of a push, considering that he's going to be in goal now for quite some time. So let's give him a middle one. Let's give him this one. Let's give him positioning in that. Okay, there we go. So this is going to be good for Fenyu. He probably won't get up any stat levels yet because it's going to take him a while. There we go, yes. He's got standing tackle. He didn't do very well in Rondo at all, did he? Okay, it's not bad. Not bad. So let's continue pushing forward. Match rescheduled. Got some prize money for winning the FA Cup game. And here we go. There's a transfer offer for Edson Royce. We're getting transfer offers in now. Why? I don't understand why they've waited till after the transfer window. Right, 300k. We'll accept that. We're not going to push too much because we don't need him in our squad anymore, do we? South African job has been rescinded. We didn't even know who wanted that. Okay, Patrick Mitchell's been sold and finalised as the window opens. We get £202,000 transfer of prize money. So we have got a bit more money in the bank now. We've got 1.46 million to spend. Still not really a lot, is it? We're not going to get the money for Murphy until the window opens, are we? That's annoying. I was hoping to get him beforehand, to be honest, but there you go. What it might be worth me doing then, if I'm going to be clever about this. I'm just thinking it might be worth me because I spent a bit of time with PJ over this weekend, and he's further ahead than me than this, and he's struggling at the moment with the amount of money that the Coventry board are giving him at the end of the season to spend. So I don't really want to have that money in the transfer budget at the end of the season. So what I might try and do is before the end of the season, I will do the updates for the contracts before the season finishes. That way I can use up some of our budget from this year in those wages rather than next year's budget. That's my plan anyway. Right, so should we go for the same team again? I'm going to change one thing actually. I want to change something around, right? I'm going to put a Sor up front because we've not played a Sor up front for a while, and he's gone a bit off the not off the boil, but he just hasn't scored as many goals. Maybe should we bring in Fries for a game? Let's do that. Let's bring in Fries for a game. Actually, let's bring in Arp for a game as well. I can't then. Well, let's bring in Arp. Let's not play Fries for a game. Let's bring in Arp up front alongside a Sora and play Abe as the cam. See how Abe gets on in that position. Duarte. Oh, what a goal by Duarte. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We're starting to get to ability now with a few of our players where we can hit these balls from distance. And when there is a bit of space in front of you, we go for it. We freaking go for it. And look at that, there was a ball through by Fenyu to Duarte. Duarte played little 1-2 with Asora, and then Duarte just went, you know what, I'm going to have a go at this, and right in the far corner it goes. Outside the boot with a left foot as well. And the keeper had no chance. And we lead 1-0 after 14 minutes here against Walsall. We need some good results in the league. As we saw the last game where we hammered Ipswich, we're ready for the championship. We know we are. It's just a bit of time to really just get past these teams that are ahead of us. There's a very tight division at the moment, League One. The top 4, of which we are 4th, are all covered by only about 5 or 6 points. Not much at all. With a few wins chained up together, we can break that. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Well, we conceded. That's not good. Yeah. Okay. Look at that poor defending. Well, Latilaf was actually marking the guy. The goalkeeping is awful on this game. It really is. I mean, why would you do that? Literally, the guy... You could dive and save that easily, but he just collapsed. Oh, well. So that's McGuinness in goal, of course. Number one choice, Fuentes, is currently out injured. And we're drawing 1-1 after 29 minutes. Even though we probably should have been 2-0 up. Oh, what is that? I'm tackling my own players now. Sorrow. Into Arp. It's taken a deflection. Tosin's ball in. It's a good corner. And there we go. Headed powerfully into the back of the net. Who's that? Is that Arp? It is Arp as well. There we go. Getting the goal from the corner. It's not very often you score from a corner, to be honest. A powerful header that was, right in the top corner. Liking that, and it puts us back 2-1 up. There we go. Jan Fiet Arp gets the goal after 50 minutes. He's third of the league, that's all. He's not been the most free scoring so far. But again, we've been changing and switching a lot around, haven't we? Oh, terrible. By the defender, he lost it, but we could not take full advantage. Oh, McGuinness catch it. Can't afford to draw this game. There we go, it's poked away. Full-time whistle, yes, it's the full-time whistle. It got a little bit touchy towards the end, but again, we do manage to pull it off. And Duarte did pretty well there with that goal. It was a tricky game, again. We did well, though. Arp, of course, with a goal from the header, really helped us out. And he almost scored a second one towards the end as well. A pretty strong performance by all involved, really. Afenu struggling a little bit. Not much, a little bit. I think he's just a little bit underrated compared to the rest. But we'll keep training him up in the different areas and hopefully get him pushed forward a little bit more. Make him a real box-to-box midfielder. That'd be pretty good. Right, we can go straight into the training now, actually. So low previous training session, straight in with that. There we go, some good results. Afenu does move up to 62. Sandoval moves up to 57. Excellent. Come on, I don't know how McGuinness is getting D's in bloody bronze training sessions. And there we go, we've got 2 more days then until this big game against Wigan. Tosin's not feeling up to it, no surprise there, that's what he's always like. But Edson Royce wants to play. I'm not bothered, Royce, mate. You're leaving in the summer now. I've just sold you. So I'm not really that bothered, to be honest, if you want to play or not. So let's go straight into the game. Let's obviously change the team first. Now, we are winning this 2-1 from the first leg. So there's not a huge amount of work to be done, but still, we can't take any risks. So Ndika can come in. Congolo as well. In place of Fenu, who's struggling for energy. Abe, you can come out, and I'm going to bring in Hurst just to keep him happy. He needs to play every now and again, doesn't he? Otherwise his mind breaks. There we go, 67 rated Hurst. I'm going to play the new lad. I don't know why, I just want to play him. So he can play there. Latilaf can drop out in place of Joswiak. And are we happy with that team then? Still centre-back wise, right, we've got Cuesta. Oh, Gumney's up to a 69 now, that's pretty good. Do we have let's play Satola on that other possession then. That's technically a left back, isn't it? And there we go. That'll be the team. Apart from a Sorrow. Come on, let's play free. So we're going to take some risks in this one. I think we're going to be okay. We've got a strong team around them. We're taking a couple of risks, but it should be good enough. We've got a 2-1 lead anyway. So let's get straight into the game and I'll bring you back in when we hit some action. There you go. Ampadu bringing it clear. Got a bit of space to run into here as well. Of course, Wigan have got to go for it in this game. They're losing 2-1 aggregate. That has got to be a red card, you know. Is that a red card? We were through. We were through. It's a goal scoring opportunity. This is going to be tight. This could be red or yellow. You know, bloody hell, Burns big, isn't he? He's a big lad. What's referee going to give here? It is. It's a red card. After 17 minutes, Craig Morgan, the captain for Wigan Athletic, has been sent off. And it's true. We were through and he just tripped us over. We were on goal. And he could be in... left his team in serious trouble here. Ruiz with the ball into the middle. Oh! Wow, who was that? Was that Joswiak? No, it wasn't. It was number 30. Who's number 30? I want to see what number 30 is now after that. No, I didn't tell me what squad number it is, does it? Look at that. Overhead kick attempt. Almost enough as well. Who is number 30? Is that the new Polish guy by any chance? You know what it freaking well could be. It is. It was the new Polish guy. Wow. What an introduction that would have been. An overhead kick from a free kick. So we're in a decent position now then. They've had a man sent off. And it is 2-1 on aggregate. We should be able to pick this Wigan team off pretty easily now. Joswiak with the overlap. Ball far post has got to be. It is. It had to be and it was. 1-0 on the night, 3-1 on aggregate. Is that Hurst? That's not Hurst, is it? It's Abel Ruiz at the far post who chops it into the back of the net. He had so much space. Look how unmarked he was. Just that side foot volley into the back of the net. He's done much better for us this year, Abel Ruiz, but he's scored a lot more in cups than he is in the league. But still a very effective player for us. Come on, what was that pass all about? What was that pass all about? And there we go, that's the full-time whistle. I'm pretty sure... Was this the final or the semi-final? I think this was the semi-final. I think. And I think the final should be coming up for us now. Yeah, there's no trophies or anything. So I'm pretty sure that was the semi-finals. Yeah. Okay, so we won the semi-finals, which means we do have a final coming, I believe, at Wembley. Wembley. Our first opportunity to get some proper gold. Of course, we won the pre-season tournaments both seasons, but this time we got a chance to get some proper gold in the cabinet. Let's go forward a few days and see what where everything says. So Tosin's happy because he didn't play the last game. We've had a match rescheduled. And we've got some prize money. I've been offered the Wales job. That's interesting. I'm not bothered. I'm not going to delve into international management in this career. I will do another one at some point with that though. Coventry versus Rotherham's been rescheduled. We've got £102,000 for the FA Cup, and we've got £75,000 for the Checker Trade Trophy. And our game against Luton has been moved, and I'm assuming that is due to the Checker Trade Trophy final. Let's have a quick look at the calendar. Oh, got a game in the FA Cup against Burnley soon as well. So we have got, where are you? Checker Trade Trophy final against Scunthorpe in April. Well, we're not far away from finishing the season, not far away really. We're in February now. So what we're going to do then is I'm going to play the game against Swindon and the game against Rotherham off camera. We'll come back for Burnley in the FA Cup, which could be very difficult for us. Wigan Athletic in the league, as well as Northampton in the league. And of course we'll hit up our youth scouts and youth academy, all that sort of good stuff as well. So of course if you enjoyed this episode, please do like and of course subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been Chabby Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon for our next episode of the FIFA 18 Career Mode. Bye.
The one, two,